Hi, I'm Lucas Rule, and I am from Port Orange, Florida originally, but I actually moved around a lot of times in my life. And the biggest thing that makes me nervous about speech is actually not knowing what to say. A lot of the times I'll try to think about what I'm saying as I'm talking, and it isn't coming out as like this jumbled mesh that makes no sense. To overcome this, I've actually decided to write my speech in little segments to help me break it up so I can remember what I'm supposed to say at each point, or at least a general idea so I don't have the speech with dead air time in it. Second thing, what got me into Embry-Riddle was actually a funny thing. I already knew I liked engineering. I actually have a 3D printer which I use to make stuff like this and other functional parts. A lot of it ends up being drone parts, but I joined Civil Air Patrol, and one of the people named Farina was in it, and he was an Embry-Riddle professor. I didn't know that until the third or fourth year in, and at that point I was already like an officer in the Civil Air Patrol program, and he suggested I apply to Embry-Riddle, and that's what made me pick this school for all the other ones, because he was a good teacher, so that like made me want to pick Embry over all the other ones. So I only applied to Embry and Stetson for colleges. That's why I ended up here. Good college. The other life event that actually shaped me picking Embry-Riddle was also that I like to fly beforehand. I was in Civil Air Patrol originally to become a pilot. I flew like the Cessna 5 times, got about 10 hours in, and I flew a glider twice, which is a unique experience. They actually tow up the plane. They actually tow up your glider with a Cessna, and then they let go of it. It's like an air tow truck. It's really cool. But yeah, and some of my other hobbies include 3D printing. I also like planting stuff. I like to grow tomatoes, and I make breakfast with them sometimes, and occasionally I'll make 3D prints to help grow the crops I farm faster. And that is all.